I'm Kobe Manzo.
I'm Nick Ardenaz.
And today we're touring Northern Michigan Hockey's incredible locker room and facilities. Nick, talk to me about what it's like spending what's got to be every day inside of these walls.
It's amazing, man. Like, we're super fortunate to have these facilities and to come here every day and to practice and battle with your buddies like that. It's amazing. So.
Yes, sir. Let's check them out.
Yep.
But this place, I remember the first time I came in here, dude.
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
Crazy.
Checking in at the Rose Tourville Team Center. This space is one that was pretty recently renovated, and I will say stacks up with some of the best in the country. But you tell me, how do you guys utilize this space? How nice is it to have a space where you can come in and spend some time in between classes, workouts, etc.?
No, it's great. I mean, we have pretty busy schedules, so to be able to come into a room like this and kind of kick back, and whether it's doing homework or just kind of getting a snack or having some conversations with your buddies, it's a super good tool to have.
Talk to me about this wall. Tell me what's all displayed on here, man.
It shows everyone who's worn each number in past seasons here at Northern. So it's pretty important to recognize who's worn the jersey, and obviously there's been some pretty special players here in the past. So recognizing that is a pretty cool thing to do in a room like this. Nutrition
table in the back. Talk to me about what that's loaded with.
Yeah, we got pretty much every granola bar on the planet.
Okay.
Peanut butter sandwiches. We got protein shakes. Just a bunch of variety of snacks, fruits, stuff like that. Just stuff that you can kind of get in your system for practices and workouts.
No excuse not to eat right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Love that. You come in, you're greeted with 3-4 massive TVs, obviously assuming some type of film study goes on, but what about other than that?
We got, I think we got a couple Xboxes hooked up, so guys come in here and whether it's playing NHL or Madden and stuff like that, just to kind of kick back, get your mind off things and enjoy yourself when you're not on the ice and in the workout room. So.
Are you good on the sticks or no?
There's better guys. Yeah, I'll be honest. So
coming out of the lounge and you come in through this side of the locker room, what you're greeted with almost immediately are all the All-Americans in this program's history. How does that serve as motivation, man?
Yeah, no, walking in and seeing this every day is pretty cool because you get to see the guys that kind of pioneered for this program back in the day. So.
One of the more visual pieces of this locker room are the jerseys, man, all along this wall showing some of the oldest looks to the new of Northern Michigan. For me, a great visual representation of where this program has been, where it's going. How do you see this as keeping some of those core values at the root of this team while also kind of trailblazing your own identity in a new era of NMU hockey, so to speak?
Yeah, no, there's no question that Northern's had some really good success in the past, and so to see that walking in definitely is a big reminder for us. We actually wore one of the older jerseys last year at home.
One thing that's a given about Northern Michigan hockey is representation at the next level, right? This is a program, a big selling point of it is the development for guys to go and play at the next level. What is it in your eyes about these coaches, this place, that's going to develop guys and make them into good pros?
I think it's personally just the way that they treat us and the way that we treat each other every day. I think we come in with the mindset that we're pros, so to have that kind of mindset before moving on to that next level and having that as a kind of a common theme every day that we're here, really allows us to excel and to hopefully reach the NHL ultimately.
1991 national champions. That's the top of the mountain, man. That's the summit. What's it going to take for this group and this program to get back to the peak?
A whole lot of hard work, yeah, bottom line. And we, again, like the way that we treat every day is putting that at the forefront. So habits and hard work and passion and being a good teammate every day and just being a wildcat. And I think we're going along the right path.
Love it, man. Appreciate you, Nick. Going into the dry stalls area, and I'm joined by a new face on this roster in 2025.
Warren Clark, I'm from Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Excited to have you, brother. Enjoying Marquette so far?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I love it.
This is, we're getting pretty close to the real deal in terms of the locker room now. Dry stalls, talk to me about this. Feels like could be one of the more underappreciated parts of any locker room. What blew you away about this setup?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you open up the dry stalls, we have plenty of stuff like phone charging ports, and this is really where you put all your belongings that you're not going to be using while you're at the rink. So
Sure.
This is definitely a spot that we take pride in and we like to take care of, and we're really lucky to have it.
Awesome, man. Let's go and check out the locker room then. Now we get to come and take a look at the main attraction. This space is ridiculous. It's incredible. Talk to me about your first impression. What was the thought going through your mind when you first stepped foot in this room, man?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of takes your breath away. Like it's perfect. Like there's no flaws in this room, and there's a lot of like personalizations in the room itself, and then obviously you have like the Wildcat logo that just screams at you. So.
This is awesome. There's no worry. There's no guardrails, no unspoken rules about stepping on logos.
Exactly.
Keep it up out of the way, and it looks incredible.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
A lot of lockers in here. Only one with your name on it, brother. Talk to me about this setup. All lockers are not built the same. These things are awesome, and they're very uniform, right? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so obviously we have our personalizations, our name, where we're from, and then our number. And then what we try to do is we keep our stalls identical to all of our teammates. So helmets go up top, then gloves, skates are hung up nicely. Then we have things like the spot underneath for storage purposes. So I have my extra skates under there, and yeah, but it's really special to have, and it's nice having some personalizations too.
Right now this place is pretty opened up, but a lot of times center of this is taking place by the ping pong table. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, there's been a ton of matches going on. The boys are spending a ton of time on here. It gets really competitive, so that's definitely a fun thing to have when we're just hanging around, and then obviously you're sitting across from guys, sitting next to guys, like you're always chatting with your teammates. So yeah, it's great.
So you get out of the locker room, done with practice, now we go to get to the recovery, right? We'll get to the tubs in a minute, but right here, this is what I want to talk about first, dude. Lead me in, talk about this, and why is it, this feels like an obvious question, why is it awesome to have a sauna built right into the locker room?
Yeah, this is one of the best spots, one of my favorites in the whole facility. I mean, you're getting a little bit sick, you come in the sauna, sweat it out, it's a really good thing to have for recovery. So yeah, it's something the guys use a lot, and it's great to just kind of hang out in here and talk to the boys.
This is sweet. You start it up before practice, let it get warm, and then come in, hit it right away?
It actually heats up pretty quick.
Okay.
So if you just get off the ice, come started, it should be good once you get undressed.
So then as soon as you're done, you get that body temp up in the sauna, you take 3 steps across the hall, hit the tubs.
Yeah.
Dude, that is sweet. Let's check them out. Coming out of the sauna, and like I said, literally 2 steps away, you got hot, cold tub. This is unreal, man. This is one of the cooler setups here. Tell me, you got a favorite, hot, cold? What do you get in first?
Yeah, I usually finish with cold, so I'll start in the hot and then kind of contrast it. A lot of the guys are just hot tub, but yeah, it's definitely good to mix it in. It helps you a ton with recovery. So yeah, we're definitely fortunate to have these, and then. Yeah, we obviously got the TV and the logo behind us. So
that is awesome. Yeah, you definitely every second counts in the cold tub. You ever lose track of time with the TV on in the hot?
No, I'll usually just put on a song or two, and then I sit in the tub for that song, and then I'll get out. So
that's good, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Coming into the training room now, I'm joined by
Joe Schiller, sophomore defenseman.
Obviously, this is a spot that it's really important. You don't want to spend too much time in here. That means you're not out on the ice. But what can you say about this spot, the facility, the support staff that keeps you guys ready to go?
This is a big room for us. Obviously, hockey's a rough sport, and we get nicked up a lot. And there's a lot of stuff that, even if it's minute and tiny, that you need to take care of right away. And our staff does a really good job of that. John Bowers, our trainer, does a really good job of making sure we're doing everything right, and also just tracking data we have with heart rate monitors and stuff like that. It's not always about, like physical injuries and stuff. It's about making sure that our load is good and we're able to perform on the weekends.
Yeah, I love that. And the table's over here, obviously, for a lot of different deals. The Normatex, the Game Readies. Yeah. Those are some of the more kind of enticing things. Guys probably, lining up to use those on the daily basis.
Yeah, you'll see guys every day. Yeah. That'll be in there. And, I'm a big fan of the Normatex, but more recently, a lot of us have gotten to the Game Readies because you're kind of getting like that compression and kind of that ice bath.
2-in-1.
Yeah, kind of 2-in-1, and that's a real big deal when we're working so hard every day, especially lower body stuff as hockey players. So it's been really good though to have all of this, and obviously it's a great facility, and you couldn't ask for a better training room probably anywhere else.
I'm taking the cold tub first, then coming hitting the Normatex. That's got to be the way to go. And what's sweet about this setup, you've got windows that go right into the weight room, right? So let's go check that out as we get out of here. On the other side of the windows, coming into the weight room now, you were just saying you had a good circuit in here the other day. Talk to me about the usual programming in this spot and how you guys use it, man.
Yeah, so we have a trainer named Jenna, and she comes in every day. We lift 4 days a week usually, and it's all programmed by like an outside person. His name's Mark Olson, but usually it's gonna vary on what day, but also kind of how much ice time you have.
Sure.
He reads our heart rate data to understand, what we need to do. So maybe some days we're heavier on lower body or upper body, or maybe we're laying off on the weights a little bit, but most of the time it's full body, and we're in here for probably an hour a day.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about all these facilities is that we have the cards to get into the rink in our facilities, and you can use this at any time. So if you wanted to come here and get a late night pump, or you wanted to get something in before school,
I like that.
You really could do that stuff. So we're very fortunate to have that.
Yeah, that's good. Some good competition in this room too, I got to imagine.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not even about lifting weights. We play sewer in here, or two-touch.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us almost treat sewer as more important than the lift. We get really competitive in here, and it's just a good spot to connect with each other. And
iron sharpens iron, man.
Sure does.
Sweet. We'll close it out. Go check out that skill and development room.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Most of those facilities over there are kind of all interconnected. We come to the other side of the rink though. This is a new addition for you guys, a really exciting one, skill development room. Tell me about why this was important, and how many guys have used it already, man?
A ton of guys have used it already, but I think the main thing is we didn't have this last year.
Yeah.
So it's something new and fresh, and we all love to work on our craft, so having a room like this where you're able to shoot puck, stick handle, work on little parts of your game is really big.
Yeah, this is something, this is open, like you said, the key card access.
Yeah,
guys can get here whenever.
Oh, the key card is unbelievable. I mean, there's rarely a day where the rink isn't open to us, and I mean, that's the same thing with the ice too, is always open.
Yeah.
But this is really nice because sometimes shooting pucks on the ice after practice gets a little rough. It's all snowy and whatnot, but in here, the ice is always fresh. It's all ready to go, and obviously we've made good use of it already. You can tell by all the puck marks and whatnot.
Yeah, most of them are on mark.
Yeah, most of them, yeah. But yeah, hey, that's why we got to be in here.
Yes.
Get better and get more accurate. So
yeah,
it's good for us, and I'm really happy to have it.
Love it, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. And finally, this is where we grab our sticks before we hit the ice.
Hope to see you at a game this season.
Go Cats!